Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Today is December 10, 2020. Huwebes, 10 days na lang, Pasko na. Ito po si Benji Chidoro, nag-aanyaya sa Thursday edition ng The Stock Market Today. Meron po tayong balita tungkol sa Century Foods at meron tayong quiz tungkol sa support and resistance at ang resulta ng trading sa Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw dito lamang sa Thursday edition ng The Stock Market Today. Quiz natin tungkol sa support and resistance. In a bull market, a blank level is an area that the price has difficulty breaking through the downside. A, support, B, retracement, or C, resistance. I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, the correct answer is A, support. Support kasi is the lower level. It's the lower level where the price has difficulty of going down because it is a bull market. Okay? So yan po yung unang tanong natin tungkol sa support and resistance. We will have 2 other questions in between our episode today. The PSEI is still moving sideways. It ended at 7154.43 or 51.77 points higher. So it resulted just in a green candlestick, and it is just hovering between the 7200 level and I see the nearest support here at the 6700 level. So most probably it will just move sideways until probably the last week of the year, where many companies would be window dressing. So take a look at the market summary. 108 companies declined, 121 advanced, while 41 remained unchanged. As for the sectoral indices, the sectors ended mixed. The financials, industrials, and mining had a red result, while the holding companies, the properties, and the services ended in the green. In the meantime, the whole share index ended with a 0.42% increase. Let's now take a look at the most active stocks. Okay, let's review CNPF, NBT, AR, BDO, DITO, PHA, SECB, APL, MRSGI, and ICT. So let's now go to the first stock. Let's take a look at CNPF. CNPF is just moving sideways. It ended 0.28 points lower. I have a position here actually, and my target price is 22. 22 is my target price. Actually, the nearest resistance is at 18.5, but I'm looking at a 22 peso target price here. Now, meron tayong news on CNPF. So I expect the stock to move higher, pero ingat lang tayo because I see a bearish divergence as the stock prices move up here. So the stock may be at its threshold or is already in the nagplaplateau yung stock, meaning it's reaching its peak. Yun yung term namin yung term ng coach ko when I was still actively, competitively running. Iwasan mo magplateau. Yan yung iniwasan ng mga runners, yung magplateau. Kasi pagka nagplateau ka na, wala ka ng room for improvement. Anyway, mukhang nagplateau na itong stock na ito. And let's see. Pero malaki pa rin ang potential niya because if you'll see, the 52-week high is 68, ano? And the stock rose as much as, let's take a look, 90, 94. Umabot pa siya ng 94, 97 pesos. And we're just halfway there. Okay, next is AR. Okay, si AR. AR had a breakout. Alam mo, hindi naman talaga popular stock to si AR, no? Pero ito, it had 10.95 thousand trades and And the total volume was, let's check the total volume of AR. AR had 379 or 380 million in volume today. Ano kaya news dito? Wala naman, maaring market sentiment lang, no? But clearly this is a breakout. So from 0.005, which is a fraction of a centavo, tumaas siya sa 0.0026. Laki nito. So magkano ba yung board lot nito? Wow, board lot is 1 million. So 1 million, for example, you were able to buy 0.022. 0.0022 times 1 million, that's 2,200 lang. Anyway, let's take a look at the stock. The stock is not very active. Ngayon lang siya nagkaroon ng ganito, no? And I suppose, let's take a look at the weekly. Kasi pababa yung stock since it rose on March 19, ano? So the nearest resistance that I see is 0.32. Ito yung nakikita kong nearest resistance, 0.0032. And actually, na-reject siya dun sa 0.0032 na price, ano? Let's check the earnings. Negative yung income niya. So I guess this is just market sentiment, but clearly this is a breakout. Let's go back to the daily. Yeah. So the breakout started here on December 7, December 9, tumuloy siya, then December 10. Tapos wala bang inquiry to? 23.81%. Here, 40% yung increase. That foreign buying pa rin siya. Expect the stock to move higher. It may retest the 0032 centavo level. Okay, let's take a look at BDO. Okay, BDO, again, BDO is just consolidating. And it may just move sideways and may retest this level. Yung 100 level is the support, while the resistance is here, mga 111. That is the resistance. And there's a dividend payment, no? And BDO has been consistent in paying out dividends for the past many years. So 30 centavos lagi yan. Whatever the economic situation is, 30 centavos pa rin siya. It's not very high, but what you buy here actually is the value of the stock. Next, let's take a look at Dito before we go to our next quiz on support and resistance. Okay, Dito. Well, Dito also is just consolidating. Red candlestick siya today. The nearest support is, I could place it here. Actually, it's sitting on support. 7 is the nearest support. The nearest resistance is here. Mga 8. Okay, the stock is still bullish in as much as the candlesticks, our exponential 20-day moving average, which is our short-term indicator, is right under the candlestick. Also, the medium and short and the long are also right under the candlestick. Let's get to our next support and resistance question. Question 2 on support and resistance. When price breaks through a resistance level, it could potentially become A, support level, B, price never breaks through resistance, or C, insignificant. I'll give you 5 seconds to think about the answer, starting now. Actually, I discuss support and resistance almost every day because a stock or the index is just moving sideways, no? Pagka sideways, support and resistance yung trading pattern natin. Okay, ang sagot dyan is a resistance can potentially become a support level. Okay, yun yung tamang sagot. Congratulations to those who got the correct answer. Okay, let's continue with PHA. Premier Horizon, okay, had a solid green candlestick today, and it gained 0.09 points or 12%. Actually, okay bumili ng mga ganitong stocks dahil maliit lang yung commission 0.84, so including commissions of 0.29%. Halos 1 centavo or 2 centavos lang yung cost mo dito Diba? Maliit lang. Unlike kung bibili ka ng Globe or PLDT na mga mahal, ang laki ng commission nun. Kasi malaki yung value ng stock Anyway, if I were to draw a Darvas box here, it will just move within this box. The upper level is our resistance, which is 0.87, and the lower level is our support at 0.66. Now, guys, when I talk about support and resistance, these are not exact points, but they are areas. So, PHA moved higher with an average volume. So, dyan lang siya maglalaro, support and resistance, in the following days. So, next, let's take a look at SECB, Security Bank. Okay, Security Bank had a red candlestick today, but continues to move at a higher level. So if you'll notice, meron siyang breakout here noong November 23, and a breakout is accompanied by a pullback, this is a classic pullback. So a pullback is characterized by a decline in volume. A breakout is characterized by an increase in volume. Yan, no? Mataas yung level niya dun sa shadow. The shadow is the average here. And if you'll notice, yung candlestick natin pataas. Rather, the indicators is pataas. Yung orange line is our short-term 20-day exponential moving average. And this one is the next breakout characterized by volume, and there is another pullback. So I think it's just doing this pattern here. It's a bullish trend actually. And if we will see a green candlestick next Monday, then magsa-surge pa rin yung stock. So in the meantime, I see that the stock will test the resistance level here at 147.30. Yan yung nearest resistance niya. So mag-move lang siya in that direction. Kasi pataas yung trend eh. Tingnan mo yung EMA20. At yung support natin, I would say that the nearest support would be our EMA20, which is 121. Yan yung nearest support niya. 122. 121, 122 is our nearest support. Okay, APL. APL, naku, ano ito? Breakout, no? This is a breakout. Apollo Global Capital. This is a second or third liner, I think. Ingat lang tayo dito because this is not a very popular stock. At times, this is illiquid, no? Pero this time, 2.82K, and how much is the volume today? 113.54 million. So this is a breakout, and it is the third day of the breakout. The breakout actually started here, December 7, continued on December 9, and continued on December 10. So may net foreign buying pa. In the meantime, the nearest resistance that it may test would be actually the top of this, yung pinakatuktok nito, 0.784, 0.8, mga 0.79 ang nearest resistance niya that it may check or test. So actually, if it reached this level, bumagsak siya. So let's take a look at, tingnan po natin on Monday what will happen na i-test. Kasi kung ma-break niya yan, then we are seeing it may retest another level, o baka ito na yung pinaka-highest level niya, no? Kasi the last level that reached this price was 2017. So, tingnan natin on Monday. So, swerte kayo na nakapasok dito kay Apollo. It's a highly speculative stock. This is a second or third liner, I think. Okay, MRSGI, Metro Retail Store Group. Okay, just moving sideways, but still under the candlestick. And the RSI is just still bullish. It's still at the 55 level. Kasi yung 55 to 70, indication niya na bullish trend eh. But if it falls below the 50 level, then bearish na yung sentiment niya. So bullish pa rin to, only that it is moving sideways. So I would see that the resistance level would be here, 1.70, and the support level would be here, 1.60. So if you want to buy the stock, you buy at this level at 1.6, sell at 1.72. Ganon lang siya i-trade. Okay, before we go to our last stock, ICT, let's take a look at our next trivia. Question 3. How many tops or bottoms does it take to confirm a trend line? 1, 2, 3, or 4? A, B, C, or D? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 5 seconds. Congratulations to those who answered letter C, 3. Yan yung 3 tops and 3 bottoms, yung to confirm a trend line. So let's take a look at an example. Tingnan natin si MBT. Yan. So the first bottom is here, the second bottom is here, the third bottom is here. The first top is here, the second top is here, the third top is here. So it takes 3 tops and 3 bottoms to confirm. Okay, so ang sagot dyan is 3. Okay, let's now go back to our stocks. Let's now take a look at ICT. Okay, ICT, consolidating pa rin siya. But it had a green candlestick now. Ang nearest resistance niya is dito, 125 or 126. While the nearest support, I would say it's here, 120 or 119. Diyan lang siya maglalaro. And the second support, or the second resistance rather, ay nandito siya. Maaring 129. And the second support level would be here, 116.50. Okay? Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, December 10, 2020. One day na lang. Friday na. It was Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Magkita-kita muli tayo sa Friday bukas. Merry Christmas and bye for now.